So listen, this isn't a Brit bashing video. It's not. I mean, we all expect and we all revel and we all relax in our own culture and what we're familiar with.
Hello guys, and it's a warm welcome back to the channel. This is Alpha Omega Occasionally. On this occasion, it's something that really pisses me off. I've no right to be pissed off with this, really. But, you know, when you're pissed off, you're pissed off. And being pissed off is a very personal thing. And this is pretty personal to me, although it shouldn't be just personal to me. It should be more widespread. More people should be pissed off with this. And it's about the fact that people, I won't say people of a particular country, well there is, it refers to people of a particular country. People come to Thailand, and I've said this before, they live in their own culture, in a microcosm, a little small space of Thailand, be it Pattaya, Phuket or Bangkok or wherever, in their own little bubble and their own culture. And one of the things that has sparked this off with me today is I've seen yet another video of a British YouTuber putting up a video about the best fish and chips in Bangkok. I mean, come on. I mean, by the way, I'm not mentioning names. I have the height of respect for this particular individual. If you're watching, if you recognise who you are, and I've nothing against you, but I will say this. What the hell are you doing in Thailand if you're living your British lifestyle? I mean, what is it? I mean, what's the fucking point? What's the point in coming to Thailand if you're going to eat fish and chips? And there was another individual, an absolute eating his Sunday roast. There was another YouTuber put that up yesterday. There was one, no, sorry. I think there was two videos yesterday. One was a fish and chips one, and the other one wasn't. The fish and chips one was in Bangkok, and the Sunday roast one I think was in Hoi Hin. I could be mistaken, Hoi Hin or Pattaya, one or the other. Sunday roast. What the hell are you doing? Eating your bloody Sunday roast. And there's another fella down in Pattaya. Again, I'm nothing against these individuals as individuals, but really and truly, what are you doing? What do you do? Would you know where? If I put any of these guys in Wig Wang, they think they're. And you see, these guys live in Thailand. You see, if I put a blindfold on them, put them in a taxi, and delivered them to Wig Wang, they think they'd be in a different country. They wouldn't recognise it as Thailand, because the Thailand that they recognise is Sukhumvit and Pattaya, which isn't Thailand. And I got news for you, lads: fish and chips and Sunday roast aren't Thai. So there's another aspect to this video as well. I've never eaten fish and chips in my life. I know what I want to, but I've never done it. And some people might question that, meaning that I'm from Dublin. But you see, Dublin isn't a British city, but we do have cultural ties to the United Kingdom because of the history between the two countries. And yes, there are fish and chips available in Dublin. There's a very famous fish and chip shops. We call them chippers. The Brits call them chippies, but we call them chippers. There are very famous chippers in Dublin. But do you think I would come to Thailand in search of fish and chips, notwithstanding the fact that I've never eaten them in my life? Bloody hell, lads, come on. And your Sunday fucking roast. Will you get a grip? Get a bloody grip. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, do Italians come to Thailand to eat pizza? Maybe they do. I've never heard of one. I mean, I do. I mean, I'm not, I'll be honest with you. Of course I eat McDonald's from time to time. I had a wonderful Burger King the other day. But I don't live in my Farang bubble in Sukhumvit like these guys do. If you come to Thailand, you come to Thailand. I wager. When I make these videos about Pontutini, which was my last video, and I said it'd be very hard for me to live there, and it would be very hard for me to live there because it's total Thai culture, and I prefer to have, be able to dip into my own culture from time to time. But you see, I'm admitting to that. But in my day-to-day life here in Wig Wang, I don't seek out Western culture or Irish culture. I'm Irish and I don't drink in Irish pubs because there's no such thing as an Irish pub in Bangkok. They're all bullshit, plastic, paddy, stupid. Half my vocabulary's cut off. yeah, Irish pubs, well, I can't say around the world, but I'd say any Irish pub I've been around the world is not an Irish pub, and Guinness isn't Guinness, so I don't drink it. But I don't crave Guinness. I drink Leo because I'm in Thailand. I eat Thai food, even though I don't claim, or I claim that Thai food is not to write home about, and it's not. It's not. I thought it was mine. Harry's in the play area there behind me. He's also wearing a yellow t-shirt like that kid is. Anyway, I don't crave my own, the food that I grew up with. Anyway, if I did, there's no such thing, by the way, as Irish food. Have you ever heard of an Irish restaurant? Have you ever heard of an English restaurant? Have you ever heard of a Swedish restaurant? Or a Luxembourgish restaurant? Or a Dutch restaurant? No, you haven't, because they don't exist. And you know why they don't exist? Because the food from those countries is crap. In other words, we don't have food. Southern Europe, you've heard of Italian restaurants, Spanish restaurants, Greek restaurants, you name it. Yes, Southern Europe has a food culture, Northern Europe doesn't. But see, the Brits have, what have they got? They've got fish and chips, Cornish pasties, and shepherd's pie. And that's about it. And yes, you've got these guys that come to Thailand and come here and expect to live their time here in their own culture. And I did mention that I wouldn't be able to live in Pontypridd, and that is true, because I'd be totally immersed in Thai culture. At least here in Wigwang, it's not Thai, it's 21st century Thai. Pontypridd is somewhere in the distant past Thai. Wigwang is 21st century Thai. Look where I am at the moment. I'm in a modern place, a modern facility with a play area for kids. And it's doable. But you see, the Brits that go, and I say the Brits because they seem to be the ones that are putting out these videos. They couldn't survive even in a place like this in 21st century Thailand, because they don't live in 21st century Thailand. They live in their own culture, in a bubble in 21st century Thailand. Pontypridd and other places are some throwback to the past, because people are a lot more traditional. So why is it, or why? Okay, I just want to. No, I don't apologise. I'm not apologising. I was going to say I'm sorry for singling out the Brits, but it does just seem to be the Brits that do this. I haven't seen YouTubers from any other country who put up a video about where to get the best, Italian saying where to get the best pizza in Pattaya, and that would be great alliteration, by the way, pizza in Pattaya. But you hear them putting up videos about where to get the best Sunday roast in Pattaya. It's baloney. It's absolute. It shows such insularness. Is that right? Insularness. It is insularness. They are just so insular. Half of them, who I would wager a lot of the. I'll broaden this a bit. A lot of the Farang who live in Pattaya and look for their own culture, because Pattaya is not Thailand. They look for their own culture there, and they get their own culture there. If you brought them out of Pattaya and put them in a rural town anywhere in Thailand, how long would they last, and how long would they want to last if they couldn't? And it's not just the Brits, it's all, because the food in Pattaya is all West. Well, of course it's Thai food, but it caters for Westerners. It really does. And Thailand does cater for Westerners to a huge extent, but Westerners, well, especially the British Westerners, they really expect a lot more. I remember, and I'll provide a link in the description to this, a British pensioner who was on holidays in Spain sued I won't mention the travel company, very famous travel company. She sued the travel company. Her Spanish holiday was destroyed or ruined, and the reason? Too many Spanish people in the hotel. That's typical Brit, and they ruined her holiday by speaking Spanish. I mean, come on, what arrogance! But I didn't come to Thailand expecting, or
are requiring my own cultural comforts, because this is Southeast Asia. We're 10,000 kilometers. I'm 10,000 kilometers away from my hometown. I don't know what that is in Imperial because I only speak English. 10,000 kilometers away. So why should I expect it? But see, the Brits do. They really do. And I'm not saying all of them, because some of them live where I live, and I know that they don't have fish and chips, or they don't crave fish and chips, and they make do. Well, I say make do. I do. I'll be honest with you. I make do with Thai cuisine a lot of the time when I prefer my own. When I say my own, as I said, Ireland doesn't have any cuisine. And before any Irish person gets onto me, we don't. Coddle in Irish stew, I mean, what the hell? Anyone can boil a few vegetables in water. Anyway, that's the deal. That's my rant for today, as I take care of my son who's on his school holidays. And Harry, by the way, doesn't crave Western food comforts because he's Thai, and I don't crave Western food comforts even though I'm not Thai, because I don't expect it, because I'm not insular and I'm not ignorant. So there you go. So I hope you found this video informative and entertaining as ever. And if you like to do it, click the like button, the share button, subscribe button. Do all those wonderful things, and I'll bring you back another wonderful video very soon. Thanks for joining me. By the way, I'm not eating at all, and I just said that this will be going on in the background since I made my first video about this. I haven't eaten for, at this stage, 18 hours, and I'm going for a 48-hour fast. So there you go. So I'm not even eating at all. So I have no expectation on food today or tomorrow. Anyway, see you again soon, lads. Thanks for joining me.
Good to go.